carrying dreams across the waters. From the motherland, we cross the seas, chasing hope, chasing destiny. Life was heavy, the load was strong.
And we are live. Am I muted?
Yes, so
Okay.
no, you're
Okay.
okay.
Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all? Happy New Week. We are already on the 8th of December 2025. Wow. Okay, here we are again, just like we promised, and I really appreciate that we are here. And we came today with a very wonderful topic again. Rewrite your story. If you people have noticed, you must have seen that we talk about our life, that everything we do here is, using what Facebook calls storytelling. We come here to tell stories because many of us have really very rough, pitiable stories that we became so choked up with our problems and responsibilities that we couldn't breathe again. And somehow, in the midst of all those problems, we realized that we needed to breathe, that we needed to do something. And we started looking for what to do. And then we find ourselves in this digital business. And not to talk of that we don't even know ourselves from anywhere, but this digital business have brought us together, just like it has brought more than
Mm-hmm.
250,000 people globally together as one family, running their own independent digital businesses. So keep that at the back of your mind that
Mm-hmm.
if you are interested to join us, that you can never walk alone in this business. Because by the time you're coming, somebody will be mentoring you, somebody will be coaching you, somebody will be helping you, community will be there to support you. By the time you are rising, you are already supporting other people, you are already coaching other people, you're already mentoring other people, and you're already contributing to the society and also to the community. Meaning it's a business of the people, for the people, and by the people. It's not democracy, but it's our business. So this evening, like I said, we are going to talk about our stories, and I am here with my
Mm-hmm.
sister. Don't worry, you are seeing us too. All of our members are here, but they will come in back as we move on. Today, maybe we're only two, but as the year goes, we will come back. So I still remain the voice of Blessing Eloms and the sound of choice in action. I'm Nigeria by birth and a Belgian by deliberate decision. As
Mm-hmm.
mothers nurtures and as a nurse I heal. And I believe that choice is the blueprint of destiny because you are what you choose and you are what your mind conceives. And that is why we say, welcome to our program where you get values for your time, where you learn things that will help you even in your daily lives. It doesn't matter if you join us in our business. No, what we say here is something you can even take to your own businesses. So the nuggets, the values, the highlight that we are bringing here, please listen and use it for your own good. And please welcome again and tell us in the comment where you are watching us from. And comment, share our lives, comment, share, like, tag it to people that you think need to hear what we are saying. And as you keep doing that, more blessings will be coming your way. Thank you. And now let's hear our sister introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. We are back again, like my sister said. I'm still remain Salome, originally from Nigeria, and I live in Belgium with my family, a mother of beautiful four children, and also a proud digital business owner. We apologize for being a little bit late, and also two people out of five showing up today. And our colleagues will join us, I hope, very soon. Thank you, and God bless you. Back to you, sis.
Thank you, my sister. So, our today's topic says rewrite your story. Every one of us have a story, even you that is watching us. In Belgium, where I live, they say iedereen draagt zijn rugzak. So everybody carries their backpack. And if you open that backpack, you will see one thing or the other. But in our digital business, it's true. We came in because of our stories, because of our big whys. We want to change those stories. So how are we rewriting our story? These and more other things you will hear. Remember, our big umbrella is rewrite your story, and we have the it's our tradition here to divide that big umbrella, put it into segments, and in so doing, we will be able to reach you with more values. So, my sister will take some of the segment and she will talk about it now. So, please, listen to her. Sister Salome, over to you.
Wow, thank you so much for this great opportunity. Thank you, our audience, for watching. Thank you, Sheila. I see you. Thank you so much. And before I continue, I will just thank you, Sheila. I will just like to ask this question. Have you ever reached a moment where you asked yourself, what if I actually could do this? It doesn't come often, but there will be a moment in life we'll start questioning ourselves. Some thoughts might be negative ones, and some thoughts we had could be positive, but I choose to have a positive thought. For me, everything shifted the day I pause and realize that staying the same faith carries then, trying something new. I wanted more time, more freedom, more memories, not just routines and responsibilities. I looked at my children, my family, and I thought they deserved a mom who believes in possibilities. That becomes my turning point. I choose to try. I choose growth and discovered something really amazing. And I believe this is the first door to change. When you did not reach that point, you will ask yourself question. You may still thinking that your comfort zone is the best place to stay. Actually, it's not. When you have the courage to step out of your comfort zone, ask yourself, what have I gained since I've been here? Is it what I want? Did you feel like there is something more for you out there to achieve? Then that means you have to act and the right direction. We all start somewhere, and often that place is filled with self-doubt. I said it before. Have you ever sit like this and all the thinking that is woven in your head is doubting yourself, looking back and doubting, what if I know? Why shouldn't I listen? Those noises. That's always what stays in our mind. But what if we can put it aside? Just take time and think. Forget about negativity, forget about self doubt, and think the possibilities for a new opportunity. How will I make this happen? How can I say yes? How can I forgive myself for the past mistakes and focus in future? Talk about a time, in fact, when everything you feel, okay, I'm done with saying in a one place. I need to move forward. Some people made some mistakes with the previous businesses, or maybe you find yourself at the hand of bad people that scammed you, and because of that, you close the door and the window of possibilities. Or maybe you are working a lot, doing double shift, and receiving more than you expected. You don't have time, you don't get well paid. It can be overwhelming. Yes. If you think that you are giving out more than what you received, this is the time for you to balance your motherhood with your career. Balance your motherhood with the business that will give you that opportunity to spend more time with your family and also enjoy life. What I mean by that is to place your family on top and your job under, not your job or your 9 to 5 on top of your family. Like this, you cannot make it. So it's time to think about it. Learn a new skills. That's why we are encouraging people to start the business that is real, and you can stay and learn and change your mindset like this our business. It will give you that opportunity. It will give you mentorship and coach. It will give you a platform where you can learn step by step through video-based training. It will give you all the what do they call it? Mastermind lesson, how to think, how to reset, your brain, how to have gratitude for what you have, and how you can focus and achieve your goal. And not only that, a lot of webinars where you can learn different things. A lot. Not all the business offer this, no. Some businesses promise a lot, but they did not deliver. But this one delivered all these things and even more. The amazing community of 260, if I'm not mistaken, K, 250,000 worldwide, and with different professionals. Before, I used to think if you are a doctor by profession or a lawyer, then you are rich. You don't need, in fact, you cannot have financial struggle. But no, because we have all qualification. Even people that does not even go to school, they cannot even read and write. They are still doing this business. That means it's for everyone, profession or not, high degree or not. You can do this business at your home, in your comfort place, with your laptop, and rewrite your story Not every time someone will ask you, how are you? Oh, my dear, I dey manage. That word alone, I dey manage. Before you know it, you keep on managing the whole year. What if you make something in your life this 2020? Yes, if someone asks you, how are you? And you will say, oh my God, I am
Wow.
amazing. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I am abundant. Even if you have not seen it, you believe it because you are in the right place. It's no longer in the community that said, I am managing. Our life is too hard though, because what comes out of our mouth, it manifests even faster than we think of it. Especially the negative thoughts just manifest like that. And before you see it, you are really managing. So come, let's change that mindset so that you can be able to rewrite your story. Instead of managing, I am abundant. Instead of managing, glory be to God, He has done it again for me. Instead of managing, I will not be a beggar, I cannot beg. God is faithful. In all those things, gratitude to God, gratitude for what I have. The more your mindset is changing, the more your spirit agree with you, and the power to manifest will be every day. Confidence will, people will see it. So now it's time for you to rewrite your story. Stop saying, God, this year is not good for me. The same year is not good for you. There is another people that the same year they were rich, they were, abundant.
The
They make it.
breakthrough.
And ask yourself, well, how? Yeah, that's everything is in your mindset. The story you give to yourself, that's the story that will manifest to people around you, your colleague. Even if you don't know how to do it, we are not asking you to figure it out. We're just asking you to come in the way you are. Then you can yourself decide on what to do. You will see it.
Hello, can I call you back later?
Let me just leave it
I'm
there. What
online.
I
Thank you.
want to let you know is before I used to say, I can't run this business and to raising 4 kids. I remember the time I said it 3 years ago. It is too much. It's not what I need. But that's true. The little comment I made, that small ones, no, in fact, I regretted it until one day I came back to my senses. I said, why shouldn't I do it? People that do this business, does it have two heads more than my own? They have one. I can't, why, what is the reason? I asked myself this question severally. What is the reason I cannot do it? I couldn't find. Then the only thing I noticed that all of them was excuse to run off this business. And that time I did not realize that I was changing my story instead of positivity to negativity until I said yes. And I came in. What I saw was amazing. It marvels me. And immediately I blame myself why I haven't been there years ago. But in that case, that's the story for another day. I will give back to my sister. Sister, thanks so much.
Thank you, my sister. So, our viewers, writing your story starts even from your mind, from your heart. See, when the Holy Book said that out of the heart issues of life came out from the heart, it really means because if you make the
Yeah.
mistake of conceiving something in your mind or heart, and saying it out with your mouth, it tells the universe what you want, and pim, it happens. It's so unfortunate that even the negative ones
Mm-hmm.
happens rapidly more than the positive ones. So let's keep positive. That is a part of rewriting your story, because when you change your
Exactly.
mind, a lot of things start taking place. And I would like to
Mm-hmm.
continue with the segment that say redefining failure as growth. Redefining failure as growth. You know, when we talk about redefining failure as growth, what are we talking about there? You see, it's not every time that something short failure should not even be a criteria where you judge yourself. Failure should never be the criteria where
Mm-hmm.
you judge yourself. Failure should be the criteria where you rewrite, I mean, where you sit down and re-strategize. So because you fell or you came out today and you say, okay, I am going to a place, and you came out and there is filler on the road, then you will come back and leaving the very important place you're going, especially when the filler is the one that is still moving. So when something fails, it is that at that moment you should sit down
Mm-hmm.
and recalculate yourself. In my native language, they say that when an old woman that is carrying a basket falls down, he will sit down and recount. He say when he fall 3 times, he will sit down and recount what he actually have in his basket that is making it too heavy on him to be falling down like that. So failure should not be a thing to
Mm-hmm.
stop us. It should be a thing to help us rise again, re-strategize, replan, and even induce us into learning more
Mm-hmm.
about that which we are um, doing. Because, for example, this our business, we have a lot of training. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you are from. Our training is superb. So probably you came in and you thought, oh, you can do it on your own. You can do it on your own. And you started doing
Mm-hmm.
it on your own, which is good. Then when you see that it's not really going your own way, come back, go back to the draw board, look at what you miss and why you're missing what you miss, and then you pick it up again. So growth lives inside
Mm-hmm.
mistakes. That's the value I want you to take away from this segment that says redefining failure as growth. Growth lives inside mistake, and failure is feedback. It's not an identity. Don't ever allow yourself to be identified as a failure. And
Mm-hmm.
another nugget I want you to take is that no lesson is too small. No lesson that you get is, no matter how
Mm-hmm.
painful it is, you should not allow it to determine who you become. Take the painful lesson and learn the lesson that comes from it. And failure is a compass that should direct you, not a reason to stay down. So allow yourself to
Mm-hmm.
learn without shame. And every step, every wrong step, every step, even wrong one, counts in your life. When you make a wrong one, you restretch and remake it. Now let's talk about rewriting your narrative, which is actually the title of our this thing. You see, where is carry power? Our sister said that, so I will not go back to it
Mm-hmm.
again. So identity shifts when destinies are rewrite or rewrote. Don't mind me. I don't. So if you change your language, then your life will change, and it will help you to build a new identity pillars intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So become an intentional person, and let's see, inspire others to rewrite their story. Everything we are doing here is to help you to rewrite your own story. So if anything that we have said have taught you, maybe something you tried to do, did not go out the way you wanted, and then you become so afraid to do something like that, it's not right. I remember, do you know how many times my leg entered the spoke of a bicycle? It's not this day that your mother will just go to the market and buy a brand new bicycle. In those days, when I was learning how to drive bicycle, it is those old bicycles that the repairers can no longer repair. And I wanted to learn bicycle. You know how many times my leg entered the chain? You know how many times my spoke entered my leg? Today, I thank God that I learned it. If not, it would have been very uncomfortable to live in Belgium without knowing how to ride bicycle. And the truth of it that I don't even see those spoke, all those places that spoke entered. I don't see them again. So life is like that. When you think that it's too difficult, that is when it is
Mm-hmm.
getting cooler. So don't just remain at a point. Move, keep moving. Igbo people say they know they stay one place, they watch masquerade. Eh? Keep moving. You don't get the total view of a masquerade by standing one place. And impact others. Be a leader. Leadership is impact. You transform your life so that you will be able to transform others, because transformation unlock others. Your story can be the reason somebody will get up tomorrow. So tell it. That story that you think that is so awful, tell it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when you are telling the bad part of the story, tell how you came out of that story. That will ginger somebody to come out of the shape they found themselves. So don't allow yourself to be an arm member that have no shape. Eh? So each time you rise, you give other
Mm-hmm.
people permission to do so. So
Mm-hmm.
share hope, encourage community transformation, and that is what we do here. That is what we do here. So transformation, personal rewriting, second chances, courage, clarity, starting again, and rising from pain. They are all stories. That
Mm-hmm.
is part of my story. A story of a woman that came to Belgium and suddenly become a single mother with two children. Story of exhaustion, burnout, fear. All these things were so overwhelming, but by the special grace of God, I turned them into confidence, into freedom, into digital entrepreneurship, and into legacy. You too can rewrite your narratives. So our time is fast spent. So I am calling all of you, my good people, as you
Mm-hmm.
are hearing us, please rewrite your story. Take the words we are speaking. God did not create you to repeat old pain. He created you to evolve. So keep on evolving. Don't sit put. Keep on evolving. Apply the things you learn as you go through each segment that we are saying. Open your mind, open your heart. If you hear something that touch you, hold it and apply it to your life. So that is what I want to tell you now. I beg, make
Mm-hmm.
una follow me, my people, and let us rise together. Thank you so much. Let me give our sister another 1 minute to say something maybe she forgot to say.
Oh, my people, we have said everything. This our business works in automation, and the video-based training, you will watch it and see it, apply it on your own digital business. And all we have said, that's what this business delivered. So what are you waiting for? Look at our email address, our website, sorry, rather. Type your name and your email address. We'll make send message to you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Back
you,
to you,
our wonderful
sis.
viewers. Thank you so much. Remember, the day I personally decided to rewrite my narrative, that was the day my life changed. And that is why my opening, I always say that choice is the blueprint of destiny. So get up, make the choice, and see you again on Wednesday.
Mhm.
Peace be unto you all.
Mhm.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.